had to fall back. You got everybody thinking I'm all bad. You know the truth. I was always holding you down. You down. Baby. What is this for this girl? What is love? What is love? You believe in it for two.
Yo, what it do, man? This is the Kickback Podcast. This is your boy, North End Floyd Hope Jr., the popular introvert. This is Ep.188, man. 188 episodes in the game. Damn, man.
Yeah.
But we got a dope episode, man. I got the lovely Jah Jah
Hey, you
in the
guys.
building, man. I love that. That nickname is like dope. Is that your real? That's your nickname, right?
Yeah, it's my nickname. My
Jah
dad
Jah.
gave me it. Yeah, my
I love
dad
that.
gave it.
For sure. I got Jah Jah on the scene, and she's gonna talk to a lot of y'all who have brands, who are artists, whatever. If you're into the entertainment world and outside, she might can help you. You know, you might need a publicist. A lot of y'all might not know what that is. So she gonna break it down, she gonna explain it to you, and we go vibe out. Jah Jah, what's good with you?
Hey, man, I just want to first and say thank you. All praise to God for letting me be on your platform. This is awesome. Thank you for this opportunity, really. But let me introduce myself. My name is
For sure.
Jocelyn. My real name is Jocelyn, but my dad called me Jah Jah, Jah. So it aggravated me when I was younger, but I grew into it and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go with it.
You
But
you didn't like Jah Jah? You didn't think that was fly?
man, I don't know what it was. I was like, I just got embarrassed. I was like, stop, Dad, don't call me that.
Yeah, for
But
sure.
now I'm just like welcoming it. I like it. And I just appreciate it more now.
That's what's up. I always, like I said, I thought it was a fly name when I first seen you and
Thank you.
interacted with you on Facebook. Was it this
Thank
year?
you.
It was early this year or last year or something like that.
Last year,
We
yeah.
first connected or whatever and stuff. I
Mhm.
seen you on the scene doing your thing, and I was like, okay, all right. But you're not from here. You are from
I'm from Charleston, South Carolina originally.
for
So
sure.
moved
I
up to my family.
I hear good things about Charleston. Like I was doing like some research, like top 5 cities in the country. And then Charleston was up there.
Yes, we have a lot of tourists that come to Charleston because of the history. They had the
Yeah.
slave market.
Yeah.
So a lot of
Mhm.
people want to go back and check out our libraries. A lot of information out there if you're trying to find out about your culture, your family, history, and things like that. My mom is actually, I'm indigenous. So my mom is a part
Mm.
of a tribe. Shout out to Craw Farms. My family has a farm out there.
Okay.
Yali, check it out. Chalet, big ups to you. I love you. But yeah, I had to shout out my family.
Yeah,
But
yeah. Hey, that's what's up.
yeah, so I'm a PR and media strategist.
Yeah.
So yeah, so
So
that
what's the biggest misconception about like a publicist? Like what do you think people like when you tell people that, what do they say?
they're like, oh, so you make videos? And I'm like, "Mm, kind of, but
No,
not
man.
really. Like I help strategize
For sure.
certain videos, and sometimes if I have to pick up a camera, then I'll pick up a camera, or if I have to pick up a phone, I'll pick up a phone and do what I have to do. But I like to strategize. I love strategy, and I love working with videographers, photographers, and other people in the industry to make the vision come to life.
So you still a little because you told me a few times like you like to be behind the scene and you was at the Southeast Texas Visionary Awards and you was very much on the scene. So how was that? How was that vibe right there?
Man, so that was different. I'm so appreciative of the Southeast Texas Visionary Awards. That was an experience like no other. I know you felt it. I know other people felt it. It was just such a blessing to be a part of, to witness a moment of history. It was very
Yeah,
historic, like in my opinion, because I felt like this was the start of change,
yeah.
not just for me, but for Beaumont, period. For Southeast Texas, period. Excuse me, because it is the
Yeah, I
Southeast
thought so
Texas.
too. I
Mhm.
thought it was like I was witnessing like history for the first time, like being in or
Yeah.
whatever. So, and I was like, man, I'm
Mhm.
grateful to like to attend and not be stubborn and be like, some because it was a lot of people, not a lot of people, but it was some people there that wasn't there and they won awards, and I was like, dang, y'all missed out on
A big
a
moment.
big moment for y'all. And I was like, man, I'm grateful that I wasn't like, being lazy and
Yeah.
like, I'm not too sure about this or whatever. But when I
Mm.
got there, I was like, this is dope, you
Yeah.
know.
It was different, and it got me out of my comfort zone because I was not. This a little secret. I was not supposed to read them out loud. I was going to have it it called off like with
Okay.
AI,
Yep.
but I it took me too long to clone my voice. So I was like, nah,
So
okay,
you
I
tried
gotta
to
get up
cheat.
there. Yeah,
So you was trying
I was
to
trying to cheat it because I was like, no, I do not. This is out of my comfort zone. I was like looking at Saj like, no, no. I was looking at Tyranny like, no. I mean, and then they were like, you got this, and they believed
Yeah.
in me. And then I got up there and I just did it. I
Yo,
just
you
did
looked so comfortable and it seemed like you did it before, because I mean, you told me you was nervous then, and so I was watching you, and off of what you said, and I was like, she don't seem like she nervous out there. I mean, because you had to do a lot. It wasn't like no little 1, 2 lines. It was like,
I mean, I speak at church. I speak at
okay,
church, so
okay,
that that's kind of like, but church is like a safe place. You know what I mean? You got family, you got grandmas over there, and they
yeah, for
hugging you,
sure.
loving you. But that was different. So it was like my peers, people that I see every day, and I was like, man,
Are you gonna plan on doing it again next year?
if they want me to do it next year, I will definitely do it. I think I'll do better next year.
Hmm.
Um, and I just know the way they started reaching out to people, see who's going to be a part of the committee. So if anybody wants to be a part of that committee, you definitely need to fill out that link
Yep.
because it's going to be bigger and better next year, and it's just going to continue to blossom into this beautiful thing. You got the BET awards, you got all these beautiful awards. Like, we
Mhm.
can have it in our own backyard. Let's do it.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's
I
pull it together.
I filled out the link, so you know.
Oh, okay. All
I filled
right.
out the link. So how was Jah Jah in Charleston, South Carolina? How was you growing up? Was you like an
Man,
introvert? You was pretty
so
outgoing?
I've always been outgoing my whole life to the point where it made my mom uncomfortable sometimes. I'm always saying hey to people, and she's like, I don't feel like talking to that girl. Stop talking. But
Mm,
I come from a hardworking family. I was blessed to have both my parents. Although they had ups and downs with each other and they're no longer together, but
yeah.
they still were able to raise us up in the right way. My dad was kind of strict, but I appreciate it now, being that
Hmm.
like he just was so big on education and research, and
Mm,
I used to write the dictionary, and I used to read encyclopedias because that's the gifts that we were given. And then I was adopted by my grandmother in high school and my
okay.
grandfather.
Yeah.
So I got to see the best of both worlds. Like, I got to see a world where there was poverty and struggle, and then I
Hmm.
got to see Rolls Royce,
Mm,
um, PGA tournaments,
okay.
and stuff like
They
that. It
they
was.
do have golf PJ tournaments out there in Charleston. Yeah.
Yeah, and Kiowa Island, yeah. So
Okay.
it was like a shift. Like, I got to see both sides. Like, I didn't come from the best neighborhood growing up. I didn't
Hmm.
have everything that everybody at school had. There was
Yeah.
times where I was hungry, but my parents tried their best. They worked hard. My dad would travel a lot to work. My mom would
Mm,
work. So I just came from two hardworking parents, and my dad's still going hard. He's still getting it. He's the lizard man on YouTube. So
okay.
he has a
Oh,
huge
okay. So
following.
so your dad's an influencer.
Yes, he is. He
You are
is.
you the PR for your dad?
Yes.
For
Yes, I
sure.
do a little. I help him out here and there. It's kind of
Okay.
hard being away,
Yeah, for
but
sure. But I mean, hey, you there for him, and it's good for him to have you like right there. You know what I'm saying? Daughter
It's
right there.
crazy. It's crazy because it's not just him. My little brother, little Black
Oh,
Shawnee,
okay.
he's also a skateboarder. He sings and he just into fashion. So he's on YouTube, he's on TikTok
For
and
sure.
Instagram.
What's
Huge
his name
follower.
again?
Little Black Shawnee.
Little Black Shiny. I'm gonna have to check him out for sure.
Check him out. He got some funny stuff on there. And then my sister, she's also an influencer. She has over 60,000 on TikTok.
Dang.
She's a photographer and she's also hilarious. Her
The
name is
whole
Sweet
fam.
Vibes. Yeah.
So you kind of really found like your niche in there. Like, okay, since y'all are all influencers, then I'm just gonna be the PR. I'm gonna be the PR y'all need. So
Yes. So they come to me for advice and I come to them for advice because it was like we were all experimenting with each other and we'll tell each
mm,
other certain things. I'm behind the scenes. So my following, I haven't even tried to like really genuinely grow it.
hmm.
But my family and anybody that I've worked with, I focus on them hardcore.
So as far as PR, how did you get into that though?
Wow. So it was 2020. My grandfather passed away,
Yep.
and I just felt lost because he had so much. He had so much doing what he loved. He loved vehicles. He loved to detail vehicles, and I was in computer science at the time because in the army I'm an army vet, by the way, a
For sure.
combat vet.
For
Who
sure. You know.
but I got medically retired from there. But my grandfather, he really cared about cars, and I was like, man, he has everything just doing what he loves. So it's made me question, do I want to do computer science? And I was like halfway done with my degree. And I was like, do I want to like keep doing this? And then something in me was like, check out communications. So I dual majored communications and computer science. So not only do I understand the importance of telling your story, but I also understand the importance of systems.
hmm.
So I understand tech and I understand communication. And that's how I got into PR because I just have a passion for making sure people's brands get seen, heard, and remembered.
Who has been? Well, I don't want you to pick favorites and stuff like that, but who have you enjoyed so far? Like as far as PRing and helping them out and watching their brand flourish.
Oh wow! What like working with Wise?
Yeah, for sure.
That would have to go to Miss Jeanette Rito with Lifeline Healthy Eats.
Okay,
She's also like a mentor to me. She's just been God's sent. She's the calm in the storm. Because some days I'm just like, what am I doing? And then she's like, no, you're doing fine. Just give yourself some grace. And it's just that calm voice that you need to hear. And I'm so appreciative of her. Yeah, it would be her.
yo, Jah Jah, I think your mic. I don't know what. I think it's rubbing or something on the. Because when you
Yeah,
talk, it
yours
kind
is
of
doing the same thing.
for real.
Yeah, facts.
Oh, I thought that was you.
No, it's doing it now. Do they hear it?
I don't know if they hear it or not, but I can hear it though for sure.
Yeah, I can hear it. I wonder if they can hear it.
I'm pretty sure they can or whatever. So
What
whatever
is?
we can hear, like the audience or the people that are watching, they can hear it too.
Did I turn it down? I don't know. Let me see. Try again.
What happened?
Oh no, I was trying to see if I turned it down, it would do better, but I still hear it.
Yeah, I still hear. We can talk. It's all good. As far as a publicist, why do you think people don't use publicists more?
Because they don't understand the importance of storytelling. They don't understand that we all came from storytellers. Like my family, we're indigenous. Like I come from a tribe in Charleston, South Carolina, on my mom's side. So we we used to get together as a family and tell stories about the ancestors or tell stories about the future, and we just connected through storytelling. So a lot of people don't realize how important it is and how much trust you can build if you're just telling your story. You can help somebody else get out of a dark place if you just tell your story, you know? So it's just things like that. But if you don't know, you don't know. And you know, our community, we are moving slow pace. We get distracted, and
Yeah.
it's time to stay focused. Like, it's time to tell our story before somebody else tells it in the way that they want to tell it.
Yeah, I think you're right. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, our area, we're a little behind the ball on some things. Um, like I think with the award show, I think next year is gonna be awesome. And I think like a lot of people didn't understand what was going on the first one.
Mhm.
So I think the second one is gonna be like phenomenal. But
Yes.
I like I made a post, or I shared a post that I had did on a previous episode about me telling people how to promote their brands and stuff. It
Yes.
was not aimed at you, because you said I got the message. I like, no, that's not the message, because like I said, this is episode 188. So a lot of people that I've had on the show, like they don't promote, like, like they leave the promoting up for me. And I'm like, if you're really serious, I think you would promote it yourself, like you would go on your own accord to share, a podcast that you're on and all that. But I think where you come in is that would help a lot of people with brands and
Hmm.
what they got going on, to be like, oh, you're on the podcast, you're on this podcast, okay, we need to get this out and stuff. So I think
Yes. It's a
a
big
lot of
deal.
it is a big deal. I mean, I'm not saying I'm a big deal, but I'm just saying if they're on any particular platform, it's a big deal that
Right.
they.
Over there, you gotta talk highly of yourself. You're a big
I'm a
deal.
very humble guy.
I know. I mean, we're only supposed to be humble to God. You get what I'm saying? That don't mean
For sure.
treat people bad, but we don't get humble to no man. You see what I'm saying? God is
Yeah.
gonna use you to let your light shine. So humbling yourself to a man, I'm telling you, you're a big deal. You're a big
And
deal.
well, I appreciate that also. And also, I want to note that you was at the phone nine meet and greet, and
Yes,
you was doing your thing over there too.
yes, yes. I was there
so
at the. You talking
so
about the media mixer?
yeah, the media mixer, yeah,
Yes,
for sure.
yes.
So you definitely been mingling around, and what I'm saying, people know your name, because I was talking to James Coward, and
Oh yes.
James, he didn't know that me and you had a conversation as far as like having you on the show. And he was like, yeah, me, you, Jah Jah, and my boy Chino Grimes, who won Best Director of the Year. He's like, we ought to go sit. Well, I'm not gonna say his idea to it's close to being put in motion, but he had an idea of all four of us like together as far as having a conversation and stuff. But
Oh
he
wow.
didn't.
So hold on.
Yeah,
Who
he
was the
didn't.
other people? Who was the other people?
No, it was me, you, it was him, and it was my buddy, Chino Grind. He won Best Director of the Year.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I need to. Matter of fact, I need to. You just reminded me. I definitely got to reach out to Chino. I
yeah.
have to. I have to reach out to him.
Yeah.
It's
So
long overdue.
yeah, so he was like, we should have a conversation, like an episode and stuff like that. And I was like, yeah, that'd be dope. And then when I posted you as far as you being on the show, and he was like, oh, I just talked about that. I was like, yeah, we already had it in the plans, bro, or whatever.
Yeah, it was
But
already in motion.
I told him around October or something, like I'll get with all y'all and see if we can make that happen. You know what I'm saying? When the weather's that good fall weather in Southeast Texas is like maybe like 82 or something, and
Right.
it just feels good outside, and we can just vibe and have a conversation. Which that would be
Right.
like my first time doing something like that, so that'll be kind of dope too, as far
Yeah,
as
I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued. I want to hear more about it. I wouldn't mind doing that. I just got to know what we're talking about. Make sure it aligns with everything I'm all about, and I'm there. I'm there.
yeah, for sure, for sure. I'll definitely have I'll definitely have all the details like put in motion, because there's a lot of things that I need to have to as far as to make that work. You know what I'm saying? Being
Right.
outdoors, and saying you got equipment and all that. So
Yeah,
um
yeah, yeah. Well, if there's anything I can help facilitate or any resources that I may have, then we can come together. But let's talk about it. I do have a question. You want to
Yes,
help
go
me
ahead.
out with something real quick?
I'm down. We here.
Okay, so I'm giving away a free bio session to
Okay.
some of my blessed followers, and I have a list of names sitting in front of me, and it's like 1 through 10, 10 names on here,
Okay, for sure.
and I need you to pick a number from 1 to 10.
Oh, you need me to pick a number?
Yeah,
This is dope right here. Let's go with number
just pick
eight.
a number.
Number eight,
Number 8. Oh wow, that's going to Larry Weeks Jr. Larry
Larry
Weeks
Weeks Jr.
Jr. Yep.
Shout out to Larry Weeks Jr. I think I heard that name before. But shout out to
Yeah.
Larry Weeks Jr., man. You just won a free
Right. You
bio
won it.
lesson. That's
Okay.
what's up.
I can't wait to for our session. We're gonna get on there and we're gonna make sure you got a bio.
Right,
Yeah,
I'm a little late on
I like that. You got the little dun dun dun.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? I need to start labeling my buttons or whatever. But hey, shout out to Larry Weeks Jr., man. For sure. I hope it helps you out, bro, and grind and keep doing your thing for sure. So what is this? What does this consist of? What he won consist of?
So what I've noticed is I've been giving a lot of them out for free. Um to the community and my followers, because I've noticed a lot of business owners and brands, content creators, they have not been utilizing that bio section of their
Mm,
profile. And
yeah.
that is extremely important because if you go viral, it's the first thing somebody's going to do is go to your page. When they
Yeah.
get to your page, they're looking for something to tell them this isn't a one hit wonder. This is somebody that I want to follow continuously. Like this is somebody that I can get value from. And the only way they can do that is by looking for that bio or scrolling and seeing other videos that's popping. But just say it's your first time being on there and putting a video out and it just happens to go viral. People are
Hmm.
going to be looking for something to see if you're worthy of following long term. You
No
see what I'm
doubt.
saying?
No doubt. And that's what I like about, you know what I'm saying, about your page, your brand. What you do is you drop a lot of gems for people that, that are just getting started, or they might be
Hmm.
a veteran in the game, and they be like, damn, she
Yeah.
right. I
We
need to
don't
do that. I
gatekeep.
need to, yeah, yeah. Yeah,
We
be
don't
like, I need to,
gatekeep.
yeah, I need to utilize that. Hey, that's one thing I never did, like, as far as gatekeeping. I'm sorry. I gotta
Mhm.
say this right quick. Can I say
Okay.
something?
No, go ahead. Go
All
ahead.
right. So this is one thing reason why I don't gatekeep, because I have people at least twice a week ask me about how to start a podcast.
Right.
How can I start a podcast? What do I need? What the equipment I need? And even though, because I've been doing this since 2019, and even though I'm gonna be honest, I get kind of annoyed. Uh-oh, what happened? Okay, Jah Jah, you scared me. Can you hear me?
You heard that?
What happened?
I don't know why it's doing that.
Oh, you scared. You went blank. You scared me, man.
You hear it?
Yeah, I hear it. Yeah, but it's
It's
struggling
like,
though.
why is it doing that?
I don't know why it's doing that.
I'm about to turn
Is
my
somebody trying to
phone.
call you or something like that?
No, nobody's calling me.
I'm not. It might be like your Wi-Fi signal or something.
I'm not even connected to Wi-Fi. Let me see.
We got some technical difficulties with Jah Jah, y'all. We
Yeah,
trying to
it's
work
like,
through it. What happened?
I'm about to call my tech guy up here. Tech guy, please come up here.
Like that the awards, like at the awards. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Don't trip out. Let the tech guy come or whatever. But let me explain while you're getting your everything situated. I'm gonna finish telling the story. You cool with that? Okay. All right. So one reason one reason why I don't gatekeep, and even though I get annoyed sometimes about people asking the questions, is because when I give them the information, and we might talk or text for a long time. And they take the information and they don't do nothing with it. And it's like, it's like, damn, we talked on the phone like for an hour, or we text for a couple hours, and all the information that I gave you, and like where to get your equipment from, um, you didn't put that to use. And I see like a lot of people these days and how they try to charge people for their how they charge people for certain information, and how to go viral, and how to do this, and how to get a million. Like there's a lot of people out there charging people $29.99 for their little program. And I'm not gonna say little, but for their program, or whatever it is to take you to the next level. And that's how some people is. They charge you for the information. And I'm not that type of person to charge somebody for the information, but it's like when you do give all this information and all this insight that took you. Yo, what's up, Jah Jah? You good?
I don't know why it's acting like this. He's trying to figure it out.
I'm not sure. But while he figure it out, like I said, I'm almost done.
Okay, you go ahead.
I'm almost done. But like I said, when you give them all this information and they don't use it, it's almost like damn. And now the next person, unfortunately, they ask that question, and you're like, is this gonna happen again? Am I gonna give them all this insight and information that took me years to learn? And sometimes you don't have help. Sometimes what the hell? Sometimes you don't have help, you know what I'm saying? And you have to learn it on your own. So you really try to help the next person out. And then you give them that information, and it's like, it just falls flat or whatever. So, I would never gatekeep, but it does get a little annoying as for getting the information, giving out the information. Jah Jah having having some technical difficulties and stuff. Hopefully she'll get back on here, because Jah Jah is very important for a lot of people. And I think a lot of people need Jah Jah because she's a publicist. She helps brands. She will help you on social media, because a lot of people don't know how to maneuver social media. Even though they might think they do, they don't. I think Jah Jah, she's not getting a good connection. Her Wi-Fi, she says she's not using Wi-Fi, but it's not tapping in right now. It's not tapping in right now, Jah Jah. I don't know what's going on. Yo, Jah Jah.
Yeah, I'm here. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, the audio. You might have to try like a different browser. So yeah, just come back and try a different browser. Let's see if that's gonna change it. Let's see if that's gonna be a little bit better.
Okay, I'll be back.
Okay, bet. So like I said, man, Jah Jah is very important to the community, because there's a lot of people that don't know how to even though their brand, even though what they're doing is good, like as far as social media is like, it's a different animal, it's a different beast. Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, IG, all these different platforms have different strategies as far as how to be successful or have your brand take off. You might be successful in Facebook, and in IG you might be kind of struggling a little bit. You might be successful in TikTok, and Facebook you might be struggling a little bit. So I think we all have to, unless you're a celebrity, everybody has to figure out a way what works on this particular type of platform. I mean, if you're a celebrity, yeah, it's pretty easy for you. You know what I'm saying? You just start your page, and bam, you already got like hundreds and thousands of followers, and you just post every now and then. But as far as if you're building your brand, it's a little bit different. You got to work hard. You got to constantly post. You got to be consistent. Like for instance, like with Facebook is like mostly like post as far as like text, like words. You post like a status or something like that. IG is a little bit different. You know, you can post a picture, but with IG is more like you need to post like a video, or people want to see like the video. You know what I'm saying? They don't really want to see a picture. They want to see what you're doing. Um, they want to see about your brand. So if you like, I'm gonna reiterate and go back. If you do t-shirts, they want to see the process of you making a t-shirt. They don't want to see just a picture. They want to see all that. So it's a little bit different. Like in TikTok too. TikTok, you know, you can't just be posting pics and stuff. So you just have to like strategize and see how these platforms work, and you have to maneuver to your best abilities. Unfortunately, I don't know what's going on with Jah Jah because she has a lot of insight. She has a lot of insight for y'all brands out there, bro. A lot of y'all brands, y'all need publicists, man. A lot of people don't know what y'all got going on. And y'all might post every now and then on social media, but your page needs to be dedicated to your brand for sure. I had to tell a homie that one time. Like, you joking around a lot on your page, bro. They don't know what your brand is. They don't know what you do. And then when you finally start doing it, you know, people's used to you joking and doing all that. They're not used to your brand. So, and they don't think you serious enough. I like to tell people, like, it don't really, like, when you're starting something, it don't really matter the name of what you want to call whatever it is. It just matters the dedication and the passion that you put into the brand and stuff. Like for instance, let's go with Nip. Nip had Marathon. He had Marathon clothing. It was successful before, unfortunately, before his death. It was successful. It was popping, but people didn't question the name. You know, they didn't question the name of it. They just, oh, that's Marathon. Jah Jah.
Hey, so it's
It's a little better. It's a little. You look frustrated.
I'm not. I'm I'm like, why? Hold on. Let me see what you can buddy. What you said? Is that's my okay? Yeah. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I just don't know why it's like
It's every time you talk.
I don't know. It was straight before you came on here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Before you came, it was I don't know what that iPhone doing over there.
Yeah, I need to get a webcam set up.
I thought you had a webcam because it looked crisp and it looked clear for sure.
I tried, man. I tried.
I don't know. Was you using a mic?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Are you still using that mic?
Nope, I took it out.
I don't know why. I don't know why it's doing that for sure. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
I'm not sure. And I was telling people before you hop back on here, but because you're very important as far as what we need out here in Southeast Texas, because a lot of people need a publicist, man. And you tell them that, and they be like, a publicist, like, for what? And like, because you need to build your brand on social media.
Facts. Facts. And not just social media, also like this can go nationally. You know, it can go worldwide. It's just all about making meaningful connections. You understand, like, and nurturing those connections after you have them, and it can take you worldwide, really.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was saying. A lot of people have to figure out like social media as far as like, because like if you're on Facebook, you might be successful on Facebook, but you might be struggling on TikTok. You might be successful on TikTok, you might be struggling on IG. So, that's just how it is as far as maneuvering through social media and stuff.
Right.
So we're talking about everything. How can somebody reach out and just get in contact with you since we're saying all this?
Well, you could get in touch with me on Facebook at Jah Jah. That's JAHJAH, and then also on my Instagram it's Jah Knows PR. I have a YouTube channel. I haven't been posting anything on it yet. But that's Janos, PRJAHKNOWS and then I have somebody working on a website right now, so that's
Oh,
coming
that's
soon.
what's up. Hey, you sounded clear and crisp.
I don't know what happened
Wow.
just now, so I'm just gonna try to stay here as like in this spot and not move.
Like a statue.
Yeah, like I'm like I don't know what happened.
Hey, that's what's up. But this it still makes the show very, it makes it dope and it makes it like memorable. Like, hey, remember when we did that show? And
Yeah.
it's like,
They don't
but
want this information to get out. They do not want this information to get out. Like I'm telling you, I got some heat. I've been
hey, let
waiting
me
for
ask you
this
a
moment.
question.
Yeah.
What advice do you have for someone trying to build their brand from scratch?
Start with your story. I can't say this enough. If you don't know who you are, who you help and why you help them, you're so far behind. Because just think about it this way. You don't know who you are, so how can you attract the people that you need to attract? And then
True.
also get this. Everybody runs and goes and do all this branding with the visual brand identity and have logos and all that good stuff. But what if I tell you your logo is red, white, and blue, and the people that you are trying to attract, they don't like those colors at all. Now you
Mm-hmm.
spent $500 on a logo, and you didn't even take the time out to find out who you're trying to talk to and what they like. Now you got to get a new logo once you find out that they don't like those colors.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now
I
that's
mean,
more money.
yeah, because everything costs.
Exactly. Exactly.
So when do you think it's the right time for somebody to reach out to you?
The right time for you to reach out to me. Um, I'd say like I'm pretty I'm not no, let me not say that because I don't want everybody reaching out to me at the wrong time. But you
Okay.
can reach out to me really good in the morning, like early. The best time to reach out to me would be like 6 a.m.
Okay.
6 a.m., 5 a.m. sometimes. But 6 a.m., that's my power. That's my power sessions. Like I be going in. Like and the way my brain operates,
Mm-hmm.
it's just like I just strategize things. Like
That's what's up.
I just it's like a puzzle. I like puzzles. I've loved puzzles all my life. Like I loved puzzles. And I love to read.
Yeah,
So
for sure. And like I said, when I think about it, you're like the only publicist I know. Like I used to joke about it all the time. Like a few years ago, you'd be like, I used to make stuff on Facebook. I posted and I delete. I'd be like, my publicist said I need to take that down or whatever. And people used to be like, oh, dude, you got a publicist? And I was just like, I didn't really answer the question, but I was just like, yeah, I got to, for sure, whatever. But
like I
you
don't
know,
know what that is, but
well, I
I
always
just
knew
know
what a
I got one.
publicist is, but if
Yeah.
people think like, damn, you got a publicist, like, yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Sounds
you got to
like
protect the brand. I think like if
yes.
somebody wants to protect their brand, they need to really reach out to you for sure. And you're not just catering to out here for sure, right?
Yeah, no, I'm where I like I don't want to say worldwide, but I want to work worldwide. That's my vision, like to be all over the world, helping people tell their stories in a way that it just resonates with their audience. But right now I've been in Chicago, I've been
Mm,
um California, Georgia, Charleston, South Carolina, North Carolina, and yeah, all over Texas, Dallas, Houston, Austin, just all over.
for sure. And you know
Yeah.
what scares me a little bit? Because you've been all over and we don't have nobody like you. And I'm afraid that you doing all this good work. And then the next thing you know, Jah Jah in LA. I'm like, God damn. I'm gonna be
But
so
you know,
hurt. You gonna be in New York or something in Brooklyn. I'm like, damn.
this is home though. This is home. My baby's family's from here. You see what I'm saying? My
Okay.
husband's family is from here. You see what I'm saying? So they've been rooted here. Like, you know, they they're from here. So it's like I this is home from home. I love people. I made fans out of almost everybody.
Jah
Strange.
Jah, you didn't
Like
froze
it's
up. It was going all good, and now you, you didn't froze up on the screen on us.
oh, is it in back?
You kind of coming back now.
Am I back?
You shaking back. You shaking back for
Listen,
sure.
do I need to call the tech guy back up here so he could be
I
in the
don't know
vicinity?
if he was up there with you right now. It was really good, and if he just left or
He
something,
was up here and then he left. He left.
it
I'm
was
like, come
rocking and
back,
rolling when he
baby,
was.
come back.
Yeah, baby, come back. It was
Like,
rocking and
baby,
rolling.
come back.
It was doing
You was
good.
letting me-
He had that good luck charm.
Yeah, yeah, facts.
Is
Yeah,
he?
he
Is he?
got that.
I don't know what he was doing, but maybe it was magnetic or something that he had it on the static
Right.
or something. It was good or whatever for a good
I'm
10
like,
minutes.
I think he's back. It's still freezing up.
Yeah, you still froze up. You froze up and I don't know what it's doing.
Oh,
I mean, you kind of shaking back now though. K.
I'm coming back.
Yeah, shout out to
I'm
my
sitting here
boy.
trying to figure it out.
Somebody late. Valerie, she
My-
late. You late on the
That's my
scene.
mother. That's my mom, my own
Oh, what
mom.
up, mom? Mom, how is you late? Like, come on, mom.
Come on, mom.
Mom, 40 minutes late.
40 minutes late.
41 minutes late, mom. That's your baby didn't walk the
Hey,
stage.
this ain't the first time. I just,
Your baby didn't walk the stage and got a diploma and you didn't missed it.
man, hey, and fun fact, I used to act, right?
Oh. Shout out to my
I
boy
used to
Kirby.
act. Yeah, I was on Army Wives season 6. Find out about me. I was on there.
What?
Yeah, I was
Army
supposed to be on
Wives.
Barney.
Hold
Uh-huh.
on. Where can I find this? I could go on YouTube or something and look that up.
Yeah, season 6.
Oh shit. I'm finna go
I
check
think
that
it was
out.
like episode 6. Yeah, I was on there. I was on there.
Okay, mom says
Yeah.
she working on a book. Hey mom, um can you please post the title of the book or whatever? Let's try to get this book. Let's try to get it rocking and
Oh
rolling and
yeah,
stuff.
she
Mom
look at
writing a
her.
book.
She's definitely writing a book, and it's a good book.
Okay, shout out to mom.
It's
Hey
a
mom,
good book.
mom gonna have to come on the show and talk about the book that she wrote.
Oh yeah, she will too. She's awesome. I'm so proud of her. She's been taking the time out and doing her due diligence, doing her work, her research, and just grinding it out. And I'm excited. It's a kid's book. It's a kid's book.
Oh, it's a kid's book. That's what's up.
Uh-huh. And it's
We need kids books out there from our
yeah,
people.
it's gonna resonate with so many kids.
Yeah, okay, I can't
Yeah.
wait. Okay, she said she can't cause it's gonna be fabulous. Okay, all right.
It's I
I'm,
can't because it's gonna be oh Lord. Don't say too much because I don't
okay,
feel like
mom.
doing crisis PR right now.
Yeah, okay, mom. I think I seen a picture of your mom. Cause y'all look just alike or whatever. I think I
Yeah.
seen a picture. I say, damn, you could tell. I don't know if that was your sister or your mom, but y'all looked alike for sure.
Yeah, it could have been either or, but she looks really young. So a lot of people be like, yeah, yeah, I saw your sister. I'm like, that's my mama. That is my
Okay, mama
mother.
saying the title dope, but she keeping it hitting. She
All
keeping it
right,
hit.
keep it a secret, mom. Keep it a
It's okay.
secret.
It's
Here
all
she
good,
go.
mom. All right, that's
Whoa.
what's up. So you was in the army. How long you was in the army?
So I was in the army for approximately 3 years. I think yeah,
Okay.
I did 3 years, but I got hurt before deployment. They
Hmm.
dropped a box on me while we were packing.
No,
Yeah, but I went on deployment anyway with the concussion. I was cool. And
like a soldier.
yeah, like a soldier, just shrug it off. And then I came back, got in a bad car wreck,
Mm.
and I hit my head on the window, and they said I had a traumatic brain injury. And they were
Damn.
like, "Yeah, we're not about to see what happens the third time." Yeah, they kicked me out. So I was like, well, medically retired me.
Yeah, medically
So
retired
I
you.
was like, okay, cool. Yeah.
But that's cool because I know I work with a couple guys and they trying to get medically retired. They've been there for a long
Oh,
time.
I believe it.
They trying to get up out of there for sure. So
Yes.
I mean,
It's
hey,
I mean, I still get paid. It's a blessing. It really is a blessing. I wish I
I
could have
think that's
stayed
the
in
way
longer.
I think that's the way a lot of people want to go out, medically retired for some reason.
Yes. Cause it's you get paid all that money. I
Yeah,
mean,
for
not
sure.
all that money. I'm just kidding. Hold on. I ain't got no dollars. So don't ask.
Yeah, we got it. Yeah, you don't got no money. Just in case
Yeah,
the army
yeah.
watching, they be like, "Oh yeah, I knew it."
Yeah,
Um,
no, but yeah, it's I still deal with things from being in, so
okay,
it's like,
that's what's up. Well, how was your transition out here from Charleston to Beaumont? How was that?
man, you'd be surprised. Beaumont and Charleston are kind of similar.
Really?
Yeah, they well they I'd say Charleston is doing better now. Like they know more about marketing and stuff, but
Hmm.
Beaumont's not too far behind. But I see things that Charleston was going through
Hmm.
that Beaumont's going through right now. But I just want Beaumont to know that y'all are on the up. Like if y'all the trajectory
Yeah, the trajectory is looking good.
is it's massive. It's like
Yeah.
just keep, you got to stay positive. In Charleston, they got more people trying to throw events, and they learn about marketing, they're learning about PR, they learn about grant writers, and it's and I see that here in Vermont. I see that for Vermont.
That's what's up. You was breaking up at the whatever, but we got what we understood what you were saying. Kirby for some reason is dissing the
Okay.
army. I think he was in for 8 years, but I think he said the army sucks.
What Kirby
We not
say?
we not finna talk bad about our soldiers in the military, Curb. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, Kirby, but Kirby was in the army, so
Yeah,
he
shout
that's
out to
just
the army.
I
We
don't
love
want
the
to
army. Hey, I got a couple
I don't
uncles
want to
that retired out
discredit
the
his.
army.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I got two uncles. They both retired out the army and stuff.
Oh, that's dope. Thank
Yeah,
them for
one
their
in
service.
for sure. I always say that, you know what I'm saying? They still think they hard, you know what I'm saying? Like that's them guys who retire out the army, man, they still think they can just knock people out and do all that stuff. So but shout out to my
Man.
uncle that was in the army and stuff. So what about the food though? Our food better, huh?
Ooh, that is a
Oh
tough.
man.
That's
Charleston got
tough.
some good food out there?
Charleston got good food. I will say that. Charleston got
Okay.
good food. They do. They got
Now
we love crabs. We eat a lot of
mm,
crabs, oysters. We eat a lot of shrimp because we're right on that water. You see what I'm
yeah, for
saying?
sure.
We're right there. So like we eat a lot of seafood. And
Y'all don't have no
then you got to
crawfish
think
out
about
there
it.
though.
This We don't really eat crawfish like that.
Yeah.
It's more so crab boils for us.
Uh-oh. Let me stop tripping. Look like
We
mom might get a little mad on that.
Oh
She
yeah,
say
yeah.
seafood
She
in
she can
general.
yes,
Mom
yes,
mom
she
can
can.
cook.
Mom can cook. Mom can make that. Hey mom,
Don't
I
just say that
need
because mom on
the
here.
fried fish. No, I'm not just saying that. I need the fried
Okay.
fish. I need the fried chicken. She everything fried, man. Everything fried. Just
When the
fry
last
my
time you
pork.
been back out there?
Man, it was last year. I was actually supposed to go back last month, and I had to cancel because the weather was looking funny,
Oh yeah.
and my sister ended up getting COVID.
Damn.
So my grandma was like, "Do not bring." She loves the food in Texas. I do
My boy
love the food
Salome.
in
That's
Texas.
fire.
This
Sorry.
is
I like when
fire.
I like when Salome like that fire.
He tried, and everybody look. Everybody be like, he didn't tell nobody about the Southeast Texas Visionary Awards. I feel so left out. This man literally was screaming through his house. running outside screaming fire in the video.
Yeah, that was you was in
He,
that the promo. That was dope. You did
yeah,
you did very good in acting like you was like, what's going on? Like you was the neighbor. What's going on?
yeah. My
I thought that was
mom
dope.
actually my parents put me in acting classes when I was really, really young. So that's another passion of mine.
Man, I think I talked about that in the previous episode about putting your kids in different things, and then like it benefits like later on in life,
Mm-hmm.
like you doing it acting classes, like throw your kids in like piano lessons or like water polo or whatever. Like we gotta stop like putting ourselves in a box, you know what I'm saying? It's not just basketball and football and
I
all that. Man, put your kids in different
golf,
things, man. Yeah, golf for
golf.
sure. Put them in golf.
That's
Yeah,
a
real
game.
talk.
Listen, I didn't appreciate golf when I was younger. Like
I
they had the
didn't either.
PGA tournaments, and I just was like, man, this is boring. You know what I mean? Oh, the catered food, cool. But I had somebody take me through a course and really explain it to me,
Mm-hmm.
and they were like, no, I was like, so who win? And they're like, we're not playing each other, we're playing the course.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like,
Yeah.
wow, playing the course. So it's like you can get beat by the course. It's not really about the person you playing with. It's about
Well,
playing the course.
you are playing the course, and you are playing
But you
against
still,
people. Yeah, you just want
but
to have
yeah,
you just want to play the course better than the other person for sure. I'm like you.
yeah, that's
I didn't acknowledge and care about golf when I was younger, but now that I'm older now, like that's all it's
mhm,
golf, podcasting, and gardening, and also
yeah.
being a dad, a
Oh
father,
yeah,
and all that
gardening.
stuff. Yeah,
Like
gardening
Miss
is real.
Delilah,
Oh
you
no,
need
I
to link
talked to
with
Miss
Miss
Delilah.
Delilah.
She gave me some okra seeds.
She did?
Yeah, she gave me some okra seeds. I talked to her at the media mixer thing.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, you did. Y'all did
Yeah, that's like
speak.
my OG when it comes to gardening. That's my OG.
Yeah.
Like what she
I
doing is
can't wait till
dope.
she starts.
Yeah. You froze, but I want to ask you something when you get back unfroze. You're gonna have to change the title to this from this episode, froze and unfroze or whatever. But um, okay, you
Oh my
speaking up.
goodness. Not frozen.
We're gonna change the episode gonna be called Frozen. No, but
Frozen.
was you with Delilah when you was y'all planted a tree or something, huh? Y'all was at a park or something doing something like that.
Okay. So no, that was for the neighborhood, the Pear Orchard Neighborhood Association,
What y'all
right?
was doing?
So we had a grow and play day where we had we came together with the board that what is it called? The Parks and Recreation and event where we had. Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. My neighbor, I got the window blinds open, and my neighbor he weed eating and it's just weird because he's like the windows like you can see in here,
I
and
can't
he's
even
probably
hear
like
it.
you
Yeah,
can't.
I can't hear
I,
him.
oh, you can't hear my neighbor.
No, I
I
can't
don't.
hear him. That's that noise cancellation.
Oh, I don't know. Oh, okay. Well, like he's just like kind of low key looking, and he's like, what's going on? What he doing? So it's just funny. What kind of tree was
Hey
y'all planting?
neighbor.
What were you planting?
So we planted fig trees and then we did pear trees as well. So there
Mm.
were like 3 figs and I think 4 or 5 pears.
How
And we
how
did that in Liberia Park.
how are they doing now? Have you checked on them?
Have I checked on
Yeah,
them? I
have you
drove
checked on the
past them a couple. I've drove past them a couple of times, but I did not check on them recently. Are
so
they
they might
still
be at
there?
there. I don't know. Are they still there? I'm asking you.
See, we kind of like put that over
Somebody that
we
stole the
had
fig
like
trees.
I pray to God they did not, because them kids, they worked so hard.
Y'all look like y'all
They
was out
worked
there doing
so
y'all
hard.
thing too. Y'all
And
look
we
like y'all
had
was doing y'all thing.
fun. We had fun. You reminded me. Now I'm gonna go by there. I'm definitely gonna go by there and check it out, because I just been so busy. I haven't been to the park since
Go check on
that part.
that poor tree. That tree probably that tree.
No,
You know how they
no,
say you
don't
gotta
say
talk.
that.
You know how they say
Don't say that.
you gotta talk to your plants and all that tree been out there just for a year, just been nobody
It
talking
was
to it
not
or
a
nothing.
year. We did that in April.
Oh, oh, okay, all right. Oh, it ain't been that long. Okay, it might be doing okay or whatever. So, uh,
Yeah, no, it wasn't that long ago. It wasn't that
what
long
emoji is
ago.
that with your mom? Your mom posted some kind of emoji. Your
Don't.
mom like,
I
oh
just
Lord, my
sometimes
daughter.
she done figured out emojis and just cutting up. Girl,
Mom new to the game with the emojis. Okay, shout out for upgrading and knowing what emoji to
and
post with.
things.
Yeah, I don't know if that emoji makes sense or whatever. I don't know what that. Just
It's
looks like
like
a
a
woman.
slap face emoji.
Oh, that's the
It's like a
slap face
slap
one.
face.
Okay, okay. I couldn't really
Yeah,
tell.
I'm
Mom
making her
says she not that
disappointed.
old. You don't look that old, mom. I'm not even gonna lie to you. You don't look
She's
old
not,
at all.
she's not old. She's not old.
Mom look like she athletic. Look like she still can run the 4x100 and all that. And mom look like
That was my race.
that 4 by
That was
100.
my race. Yes.
You could tell the
Yes. In the four
athleticism.
by four. Oh
Oh,
yeah,
okay, the 4 by
the four
okay.
by four too. That was my thing.
Oh, okay, for sure. So the speed runs in the family. She say dance. Mom used to
Yeah.
dance. Okay. Okay. Mom was
Oh yeah. Yeah, that she definitely danced. And my dad also danced. They used to
yeah.
dance
Oh,
together
dad
and it
dance
was
too?
awesome to watch. But
Okay.
my dad danced, he was like a backup dancer for Kid and Play.
Whoa. He was in house party?
Yeah. I don't
He
I
was
don't think he was in House Party, but he was on some stages.
oh, that's what's up, man.
Yeah,
Damn,
he
that's
got to
dope.
I'm trying to think, did he open for them? It was something like that. He did.
And that's how he
And
got
they were
mom. He got mom with the dancing and the
probably
shimmying. The
because they really used to have
yeah.
dance parties.
Mom and dad, mom and dad having a dance off. And they
No,
fell
not
in
no
love
more.
and they fell in
Not no
love.
more. Not no more.
Not no more.
Not no
Okay.
more.
Mom say I ain't trying to hear about the stop bringing all that up,
But we can
man.
laugh about it now. We can laugh
Yeah, for
about it now.
sure. Yeah, real talk. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't mind. I can't wait to have your mom on the show. She seemed like she is real cool. And you know what I'm saying? We could talk
Yeah.
about her hip hop dancing back in the days and how it was going down in Charleston and how she got inspired to write. Is this her first book she
Yeah.
writing? It's the
Yeah, she
first
has
book.
like
Oh, she got a lot of
her
books.
her li- yeah, her life is interesting. Like she comes from a family, man, it's just we're indigenous. So we
Mm,
come together and they're working in the fields. They have a lot of land. It's crop farms. Amayali hemp. My family grows hemp in
mm,
South Carolina. So it's just like, man, Amayali is helping uh heal the world
for sure.
with tinctures and things like that, terpene, and
Yep.
it's just amazing. This it's the science behind it. It's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what that word she said. Amy
Amayali. Amayali.
Ooh, I was so off on there. Say it again.
Amayali.
Amayali. Amayali.
Amayali. Mm-hmm.
Amayali. Okay, damn. Forgive me.
Amayali. And
Hey.
I got to help with a commercial, like drone footage and everything. Thanks to
Mm-hmm.
Amayali, I got to do the Brito agency. I was an intern agency in New York under the leadership of Marvette Brito. So it was
Okay.
awesome.
Um,
Mhm.
let me ask you another PR question and start. How did you get your connections? Like, did it come easy? Because like you're connected to the news, you're connected to like, everything. So was that hard trying to build
Mhm.
that up to get those connects to trust you like that?
Well, I'm a I'm I like to consider myself a very genuine person, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not just going into relationship building on how can this person help me. It's more so I want to make sure everything is mutually beneficial. I want to make sure we align because I don't want anybody to feel drained with the relationship. You know, I just want it to be genuine. So it's never really been hard for me to make relationships. Um, oh, are you frozen?
No, I hear you.
Okay, yeah, it's never been hard for me to make relationships, build relationships with other people. I think naturally too. For anybody that's trying, I just say you gotta get out there and make sure you're following up, making sure that the other person's okay, and it's not just a take thing. How can you help them? You know?
Yeah. You know, when I was doing the news, like the promo for the Visionary Awards, and I was with Denzel, and I really felt
Yeah.
bad that I couldn't make that or whatever, because like I was
No.
already, I already had promised him I was already there. And in the back of my
Yeah.
head, I was like, I really wanted to go because I thought that was
Yeah. I know.
I thought it was a good opportunity.
Yeah.
But I would have felt bad, kind of like
But
flaking on him
see,
because he set up a lot of things to make that happen.
no, I'm glad you and I'm so glad you brought up Denzel. Denzel is doing some awesome things in the
He
community.
is.
He's on it. He's on point. And I shout out to him because he hooked me up with the Foodie Fridays.
Hmm.
That one episode it was fun. And I just hope they continue it out. But he I'm glad you stuck it out because it just shows that you're a man of integrity. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
And there's more opportunity. There will be more opportunities for you to tell your story on the news, you know, because we
Hmm.
all have stories that deserve to be told. It just got to be have it has to be the right timing.
Yeah,
And it just has to, you know, the message has to be clear, and I'll be able to pitch it to journalists in the area, and if they want to tell it, then they tell it. If they don't want to tell it, we find somebody who wants to tell your story.
for
And
sure.
it's just like having that resilience to keep going even after you get knocked down or told no. That's what gets me going. It's like a no, that's nothing to me, you
Well,
know.
I just want to let you know that you're trailblazing right now, because I
Thank
mean,
you.
if there are any other publicists out there, I do not know them, and I haven't met them because you've been in all the circles and the area and
Yeah.
networking with people. So I mean, you're clearly doing the
Thank
right
you.
thing. And I know we had some difficulties, technical difficulties, but I still love this show. I
Yes.
still think it was a nice show. I still, I think it's kind of dope your mom jumped on and all that, and my boy Kirby and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
I want to thank you. I know I said I think I said like 30 or 40 minutes or whatever, but things happen. The conversation
Yeah.
sometimes is just rolling, but I do appreciate you coming on the show.
Thank you.
I'm definitely gonna have you on again,
Yes.
because you're under. I mean, you're doing a lot of things. So, um, I think a lot of people need to understand. Like, I think, yeah, I think a lot of people need to understand like what you do, and yeah, I just think you're very important for the
Yes.
area, and we can't lose you. We got to protect you. We
Thank
need you.
you.
But next,
Yeah.
next,
And
next
I'm
show
here.
we
I'm
go.
here.
Next show we gonna straighten everything out. It's gonna be good. I still loved it. I still thought it was dope. Having you on was very dope for me. Very important for me to have you on the show.
you. Thank
Even
you.
though
Thank you so
even
much.
though
I
you from
really enjoyed it. And
okay.
again,
No.
okay,
It's
it's doing it.
yeah, it's doing.
I'm lagging.
Yeah, I couldn't think of that word. All show lagging. Yeah, you lagging. You lagging, but it's okay. It's all good. I had a good time. Oh, look, your mom
It's
said
okay.
your
I
mom
had fun
subscribed. Thank you,
too, and I
mom.
appreciate you so much. This is awesome. This show is dope. And y'all, if you get invited on this show, that just says a lot.
I appreciate that. I
See, look at
appreciate
there. Love
that.
your podcast, young man. That's my mama.
Thank you, mama. Thank you, mama. I love you, mama.
That's
All
how
right.
that's how I call you. All
All right,
right.
Jah Jah. Thank you for
Thank you
coming on.
again.
You have a great weekend. We go chop it up real soon for sure. All right. So that was Jah Jah. That's the publicist, man, the PR. Unfortunately, we had some technical difficulties, but I still think it was a dope show. I still think she dropped some gems. I'm definitely gonna have her on again. We gonna rock out. We gonna fix the technical difficulties and stuff. But you know, hey, stuff happens. But I'm so thankful she was on the show because this area doesn't understand what a publicist can do for you. And it's gonna be my job to help get her out there. She already out there, but I just think a lot of brands and I think a lot of people that I know that are trying to do some things out there. I'm gonna introduce her to them and them to her. So, you know, so she can take them to the next level because I think some people out there they need her and she's like a blessing to the skies and stuff like that. But yo, man, this was Ep.188 featuring Jah Jah, um, PR publicist of Southeast Texas. There's nobody that's doing it better than her. Uh, I thank you, Miss Valerie, for subscribing to the podcast or whatever. Next week, I got my boy Chino Grind, hood legend. My boy Chino Grind, hood legend, that is directing, doing movies now. He has some projects now on YouTube. That are very dope. The Streets is No Good. That's on YouTube. I think he's doing The Streets is No Good Part 2. I think that's gonna come out pretty soon. And he's working on a lot of different things. And man, I seen this dude from I I seen Chinos from like middle school from just thugging it. You know what I'm saying? Like just doing his thing to now. Uh a heart of gold and just, putting a lot of people on, putting a lot of people on the screen and directing and doing this thing. And so we're gonna have a dope conversation. That's a day one. So, it's gonna be a dope conversation, having a conversation with the homie, at just asking them questions and stuff, what I'm saying, on this platform because he's doing the movie thing and he's successful at it. And I'm doing a podcast thing and I'm gonna say I'm successful at it. So to grow up together and to kind of do this and kind of come back and have that conversation is going to be dope. That's going to be next Friday, 7 p.m. Chino Grind, director of the year in Southeast Texas. So, and also I have, um, I'm not gonna say her name till she comes on the show in a couple weeks. She is a poet. She is dope. I'm gonna have her saying some poetry. It's gonna be poetry in motion up in here in a couple of weeks. I'm gonna have her doing some dope poetry, and we gonna be vibing. We gonna be snapping our fingers, and we gonna be doing. It's gonna be dope. But we got an awesome lineup in August, September, and we rocking and rolling. This is season 6 of the Kickback Podcast, episode 188. Like I said, is it EP 186? I'll be forgetting all the time. Yeah, EP 188. So if y'all want to go see all the other podcasts that talking about mental health and domestic violence, and we was doing relationships. It's just a whole different. It's just a whole different topics that we talked about all those episodes. So if you want to go catch up, catch up. If you're bored, if you're not doing anything, just go tap in. Also, we are rocking and rolling on iHeart Radio, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts, and everything else if you want to listen to the audio. But I'm finna get out of here, man. Y'all have a great weekend. Y'all be blessed. I appreciate y'all for watching. I love y'all. Y'all be safe out there. 100 till next week, 7 p.m. We rocking and